Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Box, the Technical Trader at TechTrader.com. Tuesday, July the 14th. These are the charts of the day. Terrific day on Wall Street. Big comeback. Yesterday's sell-off was just that, a one-day sell-off, at least for now. Positive news on the coronavirus front from the vaccine area. Certainly sent mRNA soaring after hours, but let's go over some stuff because there's going to be a lot of stocks to take a look at. And believe me when I tell you a lot of stocks are running, but a quick look starting with Old Swing Alcoa from back in March. The stock is continuing to look good as it ran from the May-June high, about doubling, and then pulling back and calling. Today had a significant breakout on 11.4 million, up almost 10%, breaking out, retesting 1380-14 range, probably in order, and then 1560. ALDX popped. Looking at the overall chart pattern, it's through a resistance area, probably on its way to 6 3/4 and 8 next. Looking very good with good volume on the breakout and good technicals as OBV is rising sharply. Alt is a monster and it's really done a fantastic, pop, little move up here with a reversal and then a 5-day flag or consolidation on very low volume. That was a signal there wasn't a lot of selling. This breakout here triggered a run from under 9 to over 33. That's 250% move in about a week. It's certainly extended here. So I look for a consolidation period, but you may get some additional upside momentum. AXGT popped. Today's action took it up 39 cents at 12.5% and ran it right back up to the old highs here and to test resistance and backed off. That's the area to keep an eye on. Today's high at 389. You get through that, you're looking at 4 3/4, 5, and then maybe even 5 3/4, 6. BNTX popped 6 points and was up about 8%. But it's right at resistance, and if it gets to here, it could fly to 100, 105 range. Watch this one for potential 20-point move. BPMC, big reversal of support today and the trend line. Going from 74.58 to 81 and closing at just under 80, up 332. Nice reversals, and engulfing reversal on that one too with big volume. I'm looking for 86. CBLI exploded $1.19 at 57% and closed at the upper end of the range. My near-term target is going to be a test at a double top at right around 5. CLBS, they broke out of a coil last week, consolidated, held the moving average, and today exploded from 222 to 321, up 84 cents at 3 at the close, 38%. Volume is the biggest I've ever seen in the stock, 6.6 million, and now with lateral resistance up around 365, that may test that as early as tomorrow. Secondary target, if it runs with volume, 5. CWH up 332 today and up against resistance. It's really a powerful chart. Just wanted to show you how strong it's been. And it looks to me like if it gets through here, this one may run to the 39.40 range. CYAD popped and now has an inverse head and shoulder pattern with the neckline as your target. I'm going to be looking for 13 short term. If it should get through that, you may have a real winner on your hands. With initial targets at 15 and the gap fill around 18. CYTK engulfing reversal bar today, finishing up 386 or 16%, and the highest close I've seen in the stock going back more than 10 years. The target up here and the reverse at 33 is now your resistance and target. As you can see, right there, 31.5 and 33 targets. EIGI exploded. Volume soared to 9.5 million, one of the biggest I've ever seen on that stock. The jump took it up $1.05 at 26.5%, and to me that's a breakout. There may be some additional upside resistance right where today's high was because there's also some declining top lines that were just taken out as well. If it gets to today's high, above 616 in that area, I'm looking for near 8. First solar swing is working as it had a beautiful engulfing reversal day, going from 55.35 to 61.83, finishing just pennies off the high, up 5.57 or 10% on solid volume. This one looks like we're headed for 67.8. INMD just went ballistic today on a drug approval. We had shown you that inverse head and shoulder last week and then the breakout. In just 4 days, this stock has gone from 488 to 24 today at the high. Big pullback though, may need some backing and filling retesting. INMD broke out of its declining channel with authority. Volume was 2.1 million, which is good for that stock. And it jumped 381 to 13.3%. The June high is my target now. A retest of 35, followed by 40.41. Lumber Liquidators is in a beautiful rising channel and popped out of a 7-day flag today, exploding 350 or 25% on 3.7 million. Top of the channel tells me this may be a $20 stock short term. LRN popped after breaking out a week and a half ago. It's just been moving steadily, but today it accelerated up 12% or 421, closing at 39.29. I believe it's a new all-time high. It is. So this may accelerate as it's blue sky territory up here. mRNA had a good day, but at the close, it was up just 326 or 4%. After hours, on major news, the stock went vertical at around 5 o'clock. Hour after the close, it just started accelerating about 75 and went all the way up to 89 and change before backing off to finish at 87.10, up 12 points above the close. Should be fireworks tomorrow. Novavax closed near 109.5. As you can see, up against key resistance here, and we get to this level, probably looking for 130, maybe even 160 eventually. This is a powerhouse chart. OBCI, after showing you that wedge over the weekend, came down in the morning, held support, and then reversed with abandon. 1290 to 1634, finishing 1610 up to 60 on light volume of 116,000 shares. It's a very thinly traded stock, but it can fly. Next target, 20. ONCS broke out of a base pattern today after pumping it up yesterday and then pulling back in the morning and reversed sharply to go from 228 to 348, finishing 323 up 45 cents or 16%. Anyway, I am looking for this to extend 4 and 5.5 year targets. PRCB exploded on monster volume today. 91 million shares traded. The stock closed at the upper end of the range, 650 up 343. And there's some resistance up there, but my next target, if it does extend, is near 9. RIGL, over 1/4 billion shares traded on this stock today. Incredible move. With a breakaway gap and explosion up to 524. It did back off a point, but it was up 197 or 91%. Anyway, there's some support at around 3 1/4 range, but I suspect after backing and filling for a bit, this may go higher. This is a multi-year resistance level as well, so if we do get through that, it could be huge, finishing a 7-year base potentially. LSA, not Tesla, but Tiziana Life Sciences, up now for 4 days in a row and broke out to new all-time high territory. My channel top target is 13. BBIV, huge move, 21.8 million shares. Late in the day, it took off and ripped. And then after hours, it's pulled back a little bit, but it's coming on yet again. I'm looking for this stock to make upside progress towards 5.5 and then 6.5. And finally, Vaxart, after yesterday's explosive move, did it again today, of another 45 or 40% to finish just under 17 on a mere 127 million shares. Powerhouse, to say the least. December low on this stock was 28 cents. Here it is at $17. But yet, momentum can take this one even higher. That's it for tonight. Talk to you then, tomorrow.